Welcome! This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features electronic magazine. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Susie Gamboa, and here are the features we have for you this week. On Motoring Forum, we shall have the 4th SPMJ Forum, centering on the Philippine automotive industry beyond 2020. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on what to do when one encounters a double white line road marking. This week's Spying Chuper shall be about the impropriety of playing loud music in PUVs. The public service segment shall have the motorist's proposed solutions to traffic. Showcase this week shall have the MPV from Toyota Motor Philippines, the 2019 Avanza 1.5G AT. While for race weekend, we'll have the highlights of the third round of the 2019 MSDP Gymkhana competition, Metro Manila leg held in Magatant, Libis.
All of these plus the latest news on the country's transportation and traffic management are in this edition of Motoring Today. Join us!
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Part of the 2019-2020 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2019. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2019-2020 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2019. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards will win. You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Suzuki All-New Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-New Ertiga debut.
Welcome back. Motoring Today now starts with the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. There's been a backlash against MMDA EDSA traffic manager Bong Nebriha's recent statement regarding the use of police powers to help with the traffic gridlock in the metro. During a press conference, MMDA General Manager Jojo Garcia clarified the traffic manager's controversial statement.
In his recent interview, Nebriha mentioned that it would be great if President Duterte grants MMDA the police powers if he had emergency powers to ease the traffic in EDSA. According to the official, he sees it useful for apprehending PUVs, especially buses. This alarmed the public, and there has been ongoing talks about it. However, Garcia, in a press briefing, clarified that Nebriha's statement was misinterpreted by the public.
Yung police power, iba yung pagka-definition niya. Kasi I talked to our legal department. The meaning of police power, hindi yung may barel, yung aarestuhin mo, etc. No? Police power means it's a legislative policy. Meaning, magkaroon ng MMDA ng legislative power, no, to make policy. And part of that policy is confiscation, maybe, ng license if needed.
Garcia said the MMDA is currently only allowed to confiscate licenses on certain violations, including colorum, out of line, counterflowing, or reckless driving, as well as during accidents. The official said Nebriha only mentioned the use of police powers for buses, as there are many bus drivers who don't comply with the rules.
Na-frustrate lang si Bong kasi nga, meron talaga tayong mga driver ng bus na ang huli 70 plus, 80 plus, no? Sana nga, kung nakatatlong huli, confiscate natin yan para at least madala, hindi makapagtrabaho, hanap buhay yan, no? Pero it doesn't mean na police power yan. Police power is we will have the power to legislate.
Garcia also noted that police powers would encompass the opening of a private road for the public.
Ito yung hinain na ni Chairman BF sa House, no, during the 17th Congress, at ngayon nga, during the hearing sa Senate, kinausap din po ako ni Senator Drilon na paano palalakasin ang mandato ng MMDA. So ito yung mga pwede na natin hilingin. Bakit natin kailangan ng legislative power? Kasi nga, when there's some city ordinance, we have 17 LGUs, remember, in Metro Manila. Each LGU has their own city ordinance. So sometimes, hindi pare-pareho yan. No? So kung magkakaroon kami ng legislative power, mas masusunod yung resolution ng Metro Manila.
Garcia also appeals to everyone to end discussions on this after clearing the said issue.
Managing EDSA traffic is definitely a big job to handle. We can't see it now, but we all look forward to a better and motorist-friendly EDSA. Meanwhile, there has been news about an accident involving a private truck which fell into a ravine in South Cotabato. It killed 21 individuals while 14 others were injured. With this, the DOTR and its attached agencies are intensifying their road safety checks under President Rodrigo Duterte's strict order.
President Duterte, in a recent meeting with the DOTR, LTO, LTFRB, and PNP, gave strict directives to intensify roadworthiness checks, improve driver's licensing requirements, conduct periodic drug testing, and check the financial capability of operators. The President also gave instructions to conduct regular inspections on PUV terminals. Meanwhile, on licensing requirements, President Duterte stated that driving a motor vehicle should require a minimum IQ level and that drug tests be made mandatory for drivers to reduce the risk of accidents. In this regard, President Duterte pushed for the urgent nationwide implementation of the PUV modernization program to improve the level of safety and security of passengers. For his part, DOTR Secretary Arthur Tagade committed to improve road safety on 3 points: roadworthiness checks through the Motor Vehicle Inspection System, comprehensive driver training and education under the Chuper Scholar program with TESDA, and improved driver's licensing requirements using the IT system of the LTO.
The DOTR, together with its attached agencies, expressed their commitment in making the roads a safer place for the general motoring public. Continuing, the DOTR LTO partnered with Imagine Law, a public interest law organization advocating for road safety, in launching Dahan-Dahan sa Daan campaign to promote speed limit setting nationwide. Coming with the campaign is a website where motorists can access the speed limits in their city or municipality.
The Dahan-Dahan sa Daan website by Imagine Law serves as a database of all speed limit ordinances in the Philippines. Anyone can head over to www.dahandahansadaan.ph to do this. According to Imagine Law, this website is part of its effort to help the government improve road safety throughout the country. It is also in accordance with the Republic Act No. 4136 and the Joint Memorandum Circular or JMC 2018-001, which provides standards and guidelines on speed limit setting, road classification, and road crash data collection. The website dahandahansandaan.ph features the Philippine map with color-coded pins that indicate the existence, comprehensiveness, and effectiveness of the LGU speed limit ordinance. Green pins show LGUs which have enacted speed limit ordinances. Yellow pins represent LGUs with speed limits that are not based on their local road conditions and do not cover all roads. Red pins, taking more than half of the map, are LGUs without speed limit ordinances. Current data gathered by Imagine Law shows that only 12 LGUs in the country have comprehensive and effective speed limit ordinances. Majority of the LGUs do not have speed limit ordinances, while 249 have ordinances that are either ineffective, as they do not classify roads in accordance with RA 4136, or incomplete, as they only cover a few roads. DOTR OIC Undersecretary Mark De Leon urges everyone to call on their LGU officials to pass a speed limit ordinance within their city or municipality.
The website also provides tools and links to relevant resources such as a manual on enacting speed limit ordinances. Visitors can also report errors in the information provided on the website or submit ordinances directly to Imagine Law for uploading into the database. And finally, in their bid to get rid of colorum vehicles, IAC Task Force Alamid has escorted 12 vehicles to the 3.5-hectare impounding area in Pampanga.
The 9 colorum vans and 3 colorum taxicabs, which have been sitting in the LTFRB car park for a span of a month, has been escorted by IAC Task Force Alamid, together with partner agents from Philippine Coast Guard and the LTFRB. It was a convoy en route to LTFRB Magalang Impounding, Pampanga. These vehicles are subject to a minimum 3-month-long impound period, which shall begin once the corresponding fine has been settled.
According to IAC, the initiative plays an integral part of the agency's campaign against colorum vehicles in efforts to promote the safety and convenience of the riding public. Those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Here's Ray Louie.
Thanks, Susie. The Society of Philippine Motoring Journalists, or SPMJ, in cooperation with the Association of Vehicle Importers and Distributors, or AVID, held the 4th SPMJ Forum centering on the use of electric vehicles in the country in the near future. Innovations here and there, the local automotive industry also has its turn. In the recent forum, SPMJ invited Dr. Fita Aldaba, DTI Undersecretary for Innovation and Competitiveness, to tackle about this. Yusek Aldaba cited existing EV policies of the government. Over at the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the agency is implementing the Clean Air Act.
DNR is implementing the Clean Air Act, which would already has phased out Euro 2 to Euro 4.
DTI Bureau of Investments, on the other hand, has investments and priorities plan.
At the BOI, on the Investment Priorities Plan, wherein we are also incentivizing EV and charging stations.
Meanwhile, the Department of Energy spearheads an e-trike project.
DOE also has a program, the e-trike project, which is deploying 100,000 units of e-trikes all over the country in order to replace the traditional gasoline-fed tricycles.
Department of Science and Technology's CHARM and the DOTR's PUVMP are the department's programs on e-vehicles.
DOST has an existing program which is called CHARM, or Charging in Minutes, and it provides a rapid charging system and smart battery control unit.
Aside from the mentioned existing policies, also in line in both houses filed by our lawmakers.
Right now, we also have EV bills, both at the House and the Senate, which would provide additional incentives such as excise tax duty exemption, VAT exemption for raw materials, parts, and capital equipment to be used in EV manufacturing, along with priority in registration and issuance of plate numbers, exemption from the Unified Vehicular Volume Reduction, free parking space, priority in PUV franchise application, and space for charging station.
In a survey presented by Yusek Aldaba, it can be seen that the Filipinos are very open to the use of electric vehicles in the country.
From the Frost and Sullivan survey, they asked 1,800 respondents in Southeast Asia. And what they found from the survey is that in terms of the openness to buy an EV, actually, Philippines is the highest. 46% of the Filipinos interviewed are open to buying an EV. Thailand follows at 44%, and then Indonesia at 41%.
The government is promoting XEV, or the electrified vehicle, as well as EV manufacturing to further develop an EV ecosystem, according to Yusek Aldaba.
In building the Philippine XEV ecosystem, we need to encourage EV adoption in order for us to address the severe air pollution and the threats to public health. And at the same time, we are promoting EV and XEV manufacturing, as well as the building of charging infrastructures.
The government and the academe also play a vital role in the development of the EV structure.
The Philippine EV strategy is going to be implemented through strong government-academe industry collaboration in order to facilitate the adoption of EV as well as new technologies and new business models.
For her part, AVID President Maria Fe Perez Agudo said that being part of this event is important to their organization, as through this, the government is able to express its part in the future of the automotive industry.
This afternoon is important for us because we were able to really express the views of the government sector, represented by no less than the Undersecretary Fita Aldaba, the head of the Innovative and Competitiveness Department of the Board of Investments and Department of Trade and Industry, on a very, very timely topic, which is the electric vehicle industry and the directions of the electric vehicle industry, which is called the Industry 4.0 for Philippines.
That was the 4th SPMJ Forum, centering on the Philippine automotive industry beyond 2020, with insights from Yusek Fita Aldaba and in cooperation with AVID, headed by Ms. Fe Perez Agudo. Our guests this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
The things that make my day. My Mini-Me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Ako po si Michael Kaliwag, 12 taon ng patrol crew para sa NLEX SCTEX. Bilang patrol crew, handa akong humarap sa anumang di naasahang sitwasyon. Naalala ko pa noon, 2009, Bagyong Ondoy. Papatrol kami sa NLEX nang may nakita kami isang pamilya na natrap sa bubong. Kahit kailangan magpatrol, nagdesisyon kami na sagapin at iligtas sila. Kami ang NLEX SCTEX Patrol Crew, kaagapay at katuwang nyo sa mas maayos na paglalakbay.
Continuing with Motoring Today, here once again is this week's series of valuable motoring tips. We start off with road safety reminders on the Young Street Smarts portion, courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines.
Double white line means bawal ang mag-overtake sa kahit anong oras. Katulad ng nasa animation, you should stay on your lane all the time. Sa ganitong paraan ay maiiwasan ang aksidente.
Proper driver's demeanor, especially among drivers of public utility vehicles, is one of the major concerns we are addressing on our segment, Payong Tsoper, courtesy of Mitsubishi Motor Philippines.
Payong Tsoper lang kaibigan, ako si Daniel Villegas, isang kapwa New Tsoper. Iwasan po natin ang pagpatugtog ng sobrang lakas ng musika sa ating sakyan, lalo na habang ito'y tumatakbo sa daan.
Dapat nating malaman na ang pagpapatugtog ng loud music sa loob ng sasakyan, pampasahero man ito o pribado, ay di lamang nakakapwerhisyo. Ito rin ay delikado. Kapag tayo ay nagpapatugtog ng malakas, ito ay nagdudulot ng ingay at nakakaabala rin sa ibang tao. Ang atensyon natin ay nababaling sa musika at hindi sa pagmamaneho natin. At kung tayo ay distracted, hindi tayo alerto sa mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Kapag ito ang nangyari, di lamang ikaw ang madidisgrasya, pati na rin ang ibang motorista.
Kaya palaging tandaan, habang tayo ay nagmamaneho, lagi tayong alisto sa ating paligid. Ito po si Daniel Villegas, Payong Tsoper lang kaibigan mula sa isang kapwa New Tsoper.
The things that make my day. My Mini-Me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Be part of the 2019-2020 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2019. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2019-2020 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2019. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Mitsubishi Expander.
We're back. We now welcome you to Motoring Today's World of Motorsports. We start with the latest news and developments. The 2019 Philippine Rallycross Series expects to have an exciting, dirty, and action-packed final weekend with 3 rounds, 2 nighttime and 1 daytime round to be held over 2 days on October 5 and 6 at its home track in Padera Verde in Pampanga. Round 10 will be held on Saturday night, round 11 daytime of Sunday, and the final round 12 on Sunday night. With 3 rounds remaining, some of the Group R Class championships remain up for grabs, making every round crucial for the contenders. After 9 rounds, Troy Mabunay leads Tiger Espino in the points by 17 points, 216 to 199 in Group 1 competition. Group 2 also remains a tight duel between Louis Camacho and Steve Acayan, with only 5 points separating Camacho from Acayan, 186 to 181. Meanwhile, Paul Santos and Mondi Mapili still have outside chances of breaking into the top 1 or 2 with 142 and 129 points on hand respectively. Louis appears to have Group 3 competition all soon up with 226 points, but there will be scrum for the remaining podium positions among Paul, Mon, and Steve with 142, 135, and 118 points respectively. The Group 4 championship remains open with Paul leading with 159 points, Marvin Susara in second with 153 points, and John C. Reyes in third with 129 points. Charlie Cruz is the odds-on favorite to win the Open Class Championship with 171 points. Dueling for the championship in the UV class are JC David with 154 points and Alan Sarmiento with 136 points. Alex Garcia with 150 points and Alan Sarmiento with 100 remain in the running for the all-wheel drive class championship. June Magno appears to have luck on the rear-wheel drive class with 136 points. The second round of the 2019 Super Sprint Series, the newest grassroots racing series, takes place on October 6 at the May Kawayan Commercial Complex in Bulacan. Following its successful debut at the Hacienda Designer Outlet parking area in Silang, Cavite last August 11, the series expects more amateur and racing newbies to participate in the event that is also open to intermediate and more race experienced drivers. Competition is divided into categories from street, which is open only to true amateurs or newbies, to street modified, super street, and prep. The categories are further subdivided into classes based on engine size. For further explanation of the categories and classes as well as event rules and procedure, check out the Super Sprint Series page on Facebook. More in the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend. Over the past few years, the AAP Motorsports Development Program has been spreading the gospel of the right way of racing, holding teachings all over the country and holding gymkhana competitions right after each seminar, where the new students and MSDP graduates get a chance to practice their newfound knowledge on competitive motorsports. Race Weekend was at the third round of the MSDP Gymkhana for Metro Manila. We're here in Megatent Libis for the Gymkhana Round 3 Metro Manila leg. Let's go check it out. (2019) is a busy year for motorsports development program of the Automobile Association Philippines. Over the past months, MSDP teams of professional race driving instructors have been conducting training sessions in key cities in various regions of the country, from Luzon, the Visayas, and Mindanao. The MSDP seeks to discover young talents from the grassroots level and teach them the fundamentals of race driving through lectures and hands-on training using race prep cars provided by Mazda Philippines. Following each leg of the training program, a Gymkhana competition is held, which is open to the students as well as past graduates of the MSDP program. The competition provides a venue for new and past graduates of the MSDP training to apply and hone the skills and knowledge imparted by MSDP head instructor Vip Isada, Coach Vip, to all who pass through his tutelage. Race Weekend caught up with Coach Vip at the third round of the MSDP training session and Gymkhana for Metro Manila. Sir, pwede niyo ba ikwento sa mga viewers natin kung ano talaga yung Gymkhana series na ginanap today?
Actually, the series is part of the Motorsports Development Program. We do the modules first. We teach them how to drive, how to understand about motorsports. Then after that one, we have the Gymkhana the following day, which is what we're doing now. Meaning that what they learned from the module is what they apply on the Gymkhana.
How many legs are there for the racers to join?
Actually, we only have 4 legs in every venue that we have, okay, all over the Philippines. And this is the third already in Metro Manila. We'll have the last one in November.
How many drivers are we looking at every leg?
Those who have joined, actually, okay, we have a few entries only. We're only talking about 15 to 20 drivers at a time. But this one goes all over the Philippines, and it's more of a development program for the drivers.
We've seen Philippine motorsports grow once again, or over the years, they've been steadily growing so far. What are your thoughts about racing industry here in the Philippines, since slowly we're having support from sponsors and everything?
With the Motorsports Development Program, okay, it's a program from the Automobile Association of the Philippines, the holder of the, who takes care of all of the motorsports activities in the Philippines. Our program is actually to develop drivers. And hopefully, developing more drivers will increase more entries, more participation, and more racing. We're hoping, as you said, that if we could see already that there's a lot of development, where I would say getting to our objectives and goals.
While the MSDP is designed more to discover and train young motorsports enthusiasts with little or no experience at racing in organized motorsports events, it also benefits those who have some experience participating in such motorsports events as slaloms and autocross like JP Polintan.
I learned a lot for today's weekend's lectures and practicals. So I was taught the proper braking, the proper way to do the chicane turns, the most accurate, timely turns.
The track layout, coupled with the intermittent but slight rains during the Gymkhana, challenged the entries, some of whom were looking to earn points to get a slot in this year's culminating MSDP National Gymkhana Finals.
The track is very technical, it's actually very tricky, and it's complete. You have the chicane, you have the 360s, you have the 180s, and there's a strategy behind that. At the start of the race, we just run it the way we usually do it. So we did well, but it's not the perfect one that our Coach VP is trying to tell us what to do. So after the race, almost all of us did good, but do it the right way. After that, Coach VP Sada called us all up and taught us how to do it properly.
Also feeling challenged by the wet track is Pauline Bautista, another MSDP graduate at her first Gymkhana competition and hoping to hone her racing skills.
At first, I was like a little bit nervous because I had to, I went here last minute so I had to kabisado the track. And then, at first, yung first run ko, medyo nalito ako. So, I did my best on the second run. It wasn't like that wet naman, pero hindi ako sanay sa wet race. So medyo okay naman. Tsaka first Gymkhana ko to. I've been racing sa Philippine Autocross Championship Series for 3 years already. So medyo inaano ko na lang yung skills ko and yun, yung mga natututunan ko dito. Nilalagay ko yung proper way of racing and then yung mga dapat sundin rules, ganun.
Both Pauline and JP believe that the MSDP helped them improve their racing skills and knowledge, which in turn made them enjoy racing even more.
I just want to thank Tito Mark and then the rest of the MSDP fam, and thank you lang kasi yun nga, naayos yung pag-race ko, ganon.
I just want to enjoy the joining, the usual, the ones I joined is Phoenix National Slalom Series with Bing Bang Dulce and Philippine Autocross of Danny Santiago. For the people, MSDP, I congratulate you for doing well. I heard one of the graduates of the MSDP was champion in Asia. So I encourage the kids, not only the kids who race, but all those who drive on the streets to join the MSDP lectures and the seminars.
And that was our coverage of round 3 of the Gymkhana Metro Manila leg in Megatent in Libis. Be sure to check us out again next week for more Race Weekend. More and more MSDP graduates are gaining measures of success in various racing events and competitions, locally and abroad. Contending for or winning class or overall championships, or just making huge improvements in lap times or time trial results. And many see this as confirmation of MSDP's belief that it is always good to start learning to drive the right way and develop good habits for safety as well as efficiency for driving on the track or on the streets. That's this week's World of Motorsports. Motoring Today continues right after this break.
The things that make my day. My Mini-Me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Be part of the 2019-2020 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2019. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2019-2020 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2019. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
NLEX Viaje Tips presents Healthy Road Trip. It's time for that much-awaited vacation, but here are a few things to watch out for. Sitting for long periods of time can form blood clots in your body, like in the legs. To avoid that, stop for a quick break, get up, and move around to get your blood pumping. Car air conditioners speed up dehydration, so make sure to drink water frequently. Lastly, while driving, protect your eyes from the sun by wearing UV blocking sunglasses. And for a smoother trip up north, you can now drive all the way to your destination with one RFID. Get your Easy Trip RFID sticker now.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry now takes center stage.
Toyota Alabang, one of the first 6 Toyota dealerships in the country in the 1990s, recently celebrated its 30th anniversary.
Today we're celebrating our 30th anniversary in the industry. So we opened way back September 15, 1989 in almost Las Piñas area. So when we celebrated our 25th anniversary, we moved to a new location in Philinvest City, Alabang. And then we opened this service facility last year because we saw the increased demand for service and repair. So since the place is big enough, this is where we're celebrating together with our team members and our customers. We would like to support the needs of our customers here in the South, so we cover the southern part of Metro Manila, and we hope that over the years we continue to evolve to try to service all the needs of our customers.
To celebrate this important milestone, Toyota Motor Philippines executives headed by President Satoru Suzuki, as well as Toyota Alabang executives, employees, friends, and media gathered together for a night of celebration. During the event, Toyota Alabang proudly showcased the new Supra and the recently launched Corolla Altis. Toyota also held the search for Miss Toyota Alabang in the same event.
We'd like to invite everybody to visit us in our main showroom in Toyota Alabang Philinvest City, Alabang. And also come and visit us here in our Toyota Alabang Service Center in Las Piñas. We hope that you would come and see the all-new Toyota Supra, also the all-new Corolla Altis, which was recently launched.
Maxus Philippines has recently formally launched the G10 Assist package in an event held at the Blue Leaf Events Pavilion in Taguig.
Today, we launched a new variant of the Maxus G10. We call it the Maxus G10 Assist. It comes with a programmable swivel seat, specially designed to cater to the needs of the elderly, persons with disabilities, even persons with walking difficulties.
Following the brand launch last June, wherein Maxus Philippines was also introduced as the 6th automotive brand partner under Ayala Group's AC Industrials, Maxus expands the versatility of the British-born brand's flagship vehicle, the G10 multi-purpose vehicle. It is powered by a Euro 4 1.9-liter turbo-diesel common rail direct injection engine, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission that produces 150 PS of power and 350 Nm of torque. For safety, the G10 meets global safety standards with integrated body structure, front and side airbags for the driver and front passenger, 3-point seat belts on all seats, ISOFIX, front and rear parking sensors, and rear camera. According to Maxus Philippines, the G10 Assist retains all these comfort, power, and safety features, but adds a customized technological innovation that would make transporting the elderly and persons with disabilities so much easier and convenient. The G10 Assist now has a programmable swivel lifting seat at the second row that can be operated via remote control or through mobile phone using an iOS app. It has a position memory function, path recover function, path obstacle sensor, door interlock, low power detection and warning, mechanical manual function, and anti-tip protection.
We feel that there's an underserved market for those people who would want to bring all their family members along together in their travels and in their adventures. And this variant of our G10 basically caters to that need, especially for those families who has relatives who have difficulty walking. The G10 Assist basically is equipped with a programmable swivel seat that lets people get in and out of the vehicle comfortably and at ease.
It is offered at a price of 1,680,000 pesos, and the Assist device as a dealer option is available at an additional cost of 399,800 pesos. Automobile Central Enterprise Inc. President Felipe Estrella said that with the G10 Assist, family members with disabilities become more empowered and mobile.
We'll have more exciting variants and products coming soon, so please watch out for it. In the meantime, kindly visit our website at www.maxus.com.ph or our Facebook page or Instagram account.
Ford Motor Company has welcomed new Managing Director PK Umashankar as Managing Director for Ford Philippines.
When I came into this market, I was in July of this year. It's not the first time I knew about the market because I was already managing the ASEAN operations as head of customer service. So I had already an engagement with the market, and I'm pretty close with the dealer group in terms of the expectations of the dealer group as well as expectations of the market. May not be first hand as I would love to, but yes, I was aware of the situations here. And for my understanding, Philippines is a very important market within the ASEAN group for us. And this is a market where Ford is one of the strong brands. And this is one of the market where Ranger is a very strong business, and within that Raptor has a flagship brand for us. So overall, it's a very important market within ASEAN group for us.
Umashankar has relocated to Manila and continues to report directly to Ford ASEAN President Yukontorn Vicky Usadkosin. In his new role, Umashankar would be responsible to continue driving Ford's momentum in the Philippines, including sustaining the success of Ford's nearly fully refreshed vehicle lineup in the market, continuing the ongoing expansion of the Ford dealership network, and further enhancing the after-sales experience, including driving a more competitive cost of ownership structure for Ford customers.
In terms of Ford performance in this market, we are satisfied at the way we are performing at this point in time. In the segments we are present, we are delivering the expectations by and large. We believe in the segments we play, we are doing pretty impressive, I must say. As far as the Ford brand is concerned, we honestly believe that we should play to win in the segments we participate. And Ford's global commitment is towards pickups and trucks. We continue to embrace and deliver on what the customers expect there.
Coming from a long hiatus, Honda City Club Philippines held a meetup that gathered club members, brand partners, and members of the motoring media in one place to celebrate.
HECP started in 2009. It started with a small group of 13 guys who got together on chikot.com. And then it started out with that, and then it branched out to its own website and actual group in 2009. Now, HECP is almost 40,000 strong on Facebook. It's always our point to be active as a club. So it's not just an online community. A lot of the things that's happening now are online communities. But we make it a point that people in the club actually get together and get to meet each other and get to spend time together.
As one of the brand partners, Speedlab picked 3 lucky car owners who got to have their cars reflashed.
Normally, our GEBs are more than just bringing people together in one place, having fun and spending time together. We want to make it more meaningful to our members. We usually invite our club partners to talk about their products or their industry so that our members can be more knowledgeable in their specific fields. We had Speedlab talk about engine performance. Next month, hopefully we have a bigger celebration. We have more people coming in and we have more people helping out the club.
The Caltex Havilene Auto Pro Workshop has added another site to its fast-growing network with the opening of its latest service center in Banaue, Quezon City.
So we're very excited. This is our 6th Auto Pro site in the country, and we are actually planning to open as many as 50 sites before the end of the year. So we're very excited, and we are welcoming everybody to this grand launch. As everybody would know, Banaue is perhaps the center of auto services in the country, right? So this is probably for many generations have been the destination for car enthusiasts. So having one facility in Banaue is actually making our services available to consumers, especially car enthusiasts.
Owned and operated by Transit Asia Auto Services Co., the Havilene Auto Pro Workshop assures car owners that their vehicles will get quality products and services with a professional setup that makes customers feel welcome the moment they arrive. The opening also brings added convenience to the everyday driver.
This is in partnership with Transit Asia Services Company. They're actually providing a comprehensive services to the motorist. Aside from the quick lube services, they do preventive maintenance checkup. They have tire services. They have wheel balancing services, among many other things. So I think for our consumers, they'll be delighted. Once they come over, they'll see a fully renovated facility that makes them feel welcome as soon as they come in. We in Caltex, with our program Havilene Auto Pro, will be providing training for the mechanics here so that they can provide preventive maintenance checkup for our motorists. At the same time, they will also be able to handle customers with their concerns so that customers will feel the peace of mind when they bring the cars here. It's like leaving the facility with a clean bill of health for their cars.
Havilene Auto Pro Workshop program not only operates in the Philippines, but also in other countries in the region. It is tailored for quick lube and automotive service business owners who want to partner with a global brand to gain credibility as a preferred operator. It offers the right expertise and resources to grow and protect their business without the franchisee and royalty fees. Caltex said they're expanding this program as they share the same objective with its trade partners, and that is to bring more value to the customers.
We want this facility to be replicated all over the country. We're targeting to open as many as 50 sites all over the country so that more consumers can enjoy the services and the quality products of Havilene. I'd like to invite all our motorists, our customers, come over to Transit Asia Services Company in partnership with Havilene Auto Pro here in Banaue, corner Santa Rosa Street, here in Manresa, Quezon City. Come over and enjoy promotions and great service.
Patriot Tires, an American brand producing tires, has set foot in the Philippines.
As you know, we're Philippine agents for Black Rhino Wheels, and we're constantly looking for tires that can match the market that we're catering to. And so we found a good brand and tread pattern that we know the market will like. So we have the highway terrain, we have the all-terrain, and then the rugged terrain and the mud terrain.
To celebrate this arrival, Patriot Tires, through its local distributor YHI Philippines, has recently partnered with Black Rhino Wheels Philippines, putting together two major aftermarket name brands together. According to Black Rhino Wheels, Patriot was the perfect fit for their need to offer a mid-range tire brand for customers, which are a good match for their product portfolio. Patriot Tires offers a wide range of tires for on-road and off-road applications. A highlight of Patriot Tires is the Rugged Terrain tire, which is a unique classification between all-terrain tires and mud-terrain tires. The Rugged Terrain tires give a quiet and smooth ride, but also the capability to go on rough terrain like a pure empty tire. This model also comes in two sidewall patterns, so users can choose the design that suits his taste.
This new Rugged Terrain segment is gaining ground because for the buyer who wants the aggressiveness of the mud tire but don't want the road noise or the humming on the highway, this new Rugged Terrain segment solves that problem.
Patriot Tires is now available at the Black Rhino Wheels main showroom in San Juan and also in the Black Rhino outlet store in Parañaque.
Please visit us. We'll be promoting Patriot Tires in our Black Rhino Wheels Facebook and Instagram pages and also in Concept One pages. Please communicate, talk to us, and PM us for your inquiries. Thank you.
We have more about the local auto industry as we now give you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. The second-generation Toyota Avanza is still looking the same but a different kind of edgy. Let's find out more about it here on Showcase. That was the 2019 Toyota Avanza 1.5G automatic transmission, packed with features that continue the nameplate's legacy. Our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Be part of the 2019-2020 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2019. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2019-2020 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2019. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards will win. You choose, you decide. Vote now.
We now have our public service segment brought to you by Honda Cars Philippines.
Last week on Public Service, we tackled about the proposed solutions being suggested by concerned citizens on the horrible traffic situation we are all experiencing on the Metropolis Major Thoroughfare, EDSA. One of these includes the one-way traffic scheme on EDSA for those going south and on C5 for those who are bound to north. We then turn to the commuters who might be very much affected by this, and the reactions, as far as the show is concerned, are divided. So what could be the best solution to traffic, still in the commuter's point of view?
Ang solusyon, ana, bawasan yung mga private na sasakyan, yung mga huling number, dapat may coding sila.
It's also important to note how the commuter pointed out the presence of colorum vehicles and those emitting black smokes that we all know are very harmful for the environment.
Ng ibang mga sasakyan may colorum, dapat titingnan nila ng maigi kung anong yung mga license sa mga bus, kung tama ba, tapos ihulihin nila yung sobrang usok na sasakyan para mabawasan yung traffic.
One commuter, on the other hand, is indirectly in favor of banning some vehicles on EDSA.
Wala yung private at saka yung bus para maganda yung traffic. Tuloy-tuloy yung takbo ng bus.
Having heard the sentiments of the commuting public, we shall be asking the MMDA on their reaction regarding this.
That was Motoring Today's public service segment from Honda Cars Philippines. We'd like to once again urge the public to help us solve motoring problems in our midst by referring them to us so we can in turn bring them into the attention of involved authorities. Please refer to the screen regarding our contact details. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on our social media accounts.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 33rd year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. On behalf of Butch Gamboa, our dad, I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Susie Gamboa. Happy
motoring!